First, should the Home Minister's resignation have been accepted? And second, is it time to use the armed forces against Naxals? And it's an unusual situation, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, where you actually have the BJP supporting a minister in the government and saying, no, Mr. Chidambaram shouldn't go.
First of all, you must understand, what is the real aim of Naxals? They don't believe in India's constitution. The idea of India is alien to them. They want to capture power in India through the barrel of gun. Public support, I was in charge of Chhattisgarh, I will talk about it. Till date, they have killed 1,200 tribals in Chhattisgarh since 2000. And Nidhi, you need to remember one thing very clearly. Any democratically elected tribal leader is either killed or harmed. For examples, Balram Kashyap, 6-time MP from Bastar, his son was killed last year when he was doing Durga Puja. Babulal Marandi, CM of Jharkhand, his son was killed by Naxalites 3 years ago. Mahendra Karma, Congress leader in Chhattisgarh, thrice attacked. And Sunil Mahto, Jharkhand Mukti Morcha MP from Jamshedpur, killed while he was watching a football match. Any tribal leader democratically emerging, they harm. This is the nature of challenge. It is across the board. It is in Jharkhand, it is in Chhattisgarh, it is in Andhra Pradesh, it is in Bengal. Therefore, if the nation is at war, Chidambaram today resigned, we have differences. There are serious allegations that CRP was ill-trained, equipments are not there, they were ill-fed, it was their responsibility. But today we don't want to do politics. If the nation is fighting the war against Naxals, it is very important that Mr. Chidambaram should not run away during the middle of the war. That is how we see it. And as a responsible opposition, we have stated that please, for heaven's sake, even if there is some intra-party problem of the Congress one-upmanship, today is not the occasion, Mr. Chidambaram. Please be in the middle of that decisive war.
Can I ask you that, by extension of that, would you be candid enough to say you feel he's doing a good job as Home Minister?
Well, let's be very clear about it. It is not the occasion for debate, because the nature of challenge is such. We had serious reservations as to how Shiraj Patil did not understand the enormity of challenge. Mr. Prakash Singh and Praveen Swami will have their views on it. He did not understand the problem at all. But today, the center and state have to work in proper coordination. It is not a state problem of Chhattisgarh or of Bengal. It is a proper national problem. There has to be coordination. Intelligence was seriously deficient in Dantewala, what we heard. Therefore, we would see that instead of blame game, there are blames. I don't deny.
You're saying this Home Minister is far more serious than the last one on this issue.
To be very honest,
that's true. I don't think there's a debate on that.
I think I'm not sitting here to give a certificate to Mr. Chidambaram. If he will do a good job, you have seen, officially we have said, he should not run away. I'm also repeating as the chief spokesperson. But what is more important is, again, don't miss the point. The nation must speak in coordination to have a decisive war against the scourge of nationalism who want to capture power through bullet on the country. They don't accept constitution, and human rights and human values is alien to their ethos.
Dr. Singhvi, was there a need for the Home Minister to have offered his resignation at all?
Nidhi, I think the terms of the debate are getting digressed completely from the middle of a very serious incident which we have to decisively meet, to an issue, a debate about the Home Minister's resignation. First of all, I don't think anybody expects Mr. Chidambaram to resign in terms of any direct culpability or negligence. He owned moral responsibility. He said, the buck stops at my table, and I offer to resign. I think he did the honorable thing, he did the straight thing. I don't see that we should waste any time reading all kinds of political manipulations into this. And I think it's much more important to focus our energies on dealing with the issue at hand.
But the fact is, and I know you'll obviously deny this on record, that there are lots of stories emanating from within your own party lately that here is a Home Minister who appears to be tough, talks tough, but now needs to walk the talk. And these are coming from within the Congress, and they've been coming for some time.
All I can say is these are the outpourings of a febrile and a fertile imagination.
Tuba.com